sports fans, I'm Brittany Cunningham and you're watching HS Sports Instant Replay presented by Office Depot. Our focus for this episode is on boys high school soccer in Florida. With warm weather that allows play year-round, our high school soccer teams have a little advantage over colder states, which may explain why Florida usually has a lot of boys teams ranked in the top 100 nationally. In fact, in the preseason, the experts at TopDrawerSoccer.com had Florida's Mount Verde Academy boys soccer team ranked as the best team in the entire United States. But preseason predictions rarely turn out as planned. And now, as the season winds down, the Mount Verde Eagles already lost one and tied one. So goodbye to that #1 ranking. Mount Verde is still ranked number 10 nationally, followed by Tampa Jesuit at number 11. But neither of those schools is our top state pick. The surprise story this season is the dominating play from Monarch High School in Coconut Creek, Florida. Monarch's boys soccer team has gone undefeated and are currently ranked number 7 nationally. And both Top Drawer Soccer and HS Sports have picked Monarch as the best team in the state. The Monarch team is led by seniors Josh Darius and G. Herm Santorino, who have already combined for 24 goals this season. Locally, the top soccer team is once again the Seabreeze High School Sandcrabs, who are at top 5 state team and in the top 100 nationally. Seabreeze's only loss last year was in the Class 3A state championship game when they were the runner-up. Seabreeze's top player is senior midfielder Nate Thompson, who is definitely headed to a great NCAA program. Seabreeze also has a terrific goalie in senior Cameron Bowling. We expect him to take it to the next level as well. The other area powerhouse team is the DeLand Bulldogs. They're also undefeated, and their top players are sophomore midfielder Remy McKechnie and standout goalie Jaime Lopez. And now it's time for our Halifax Health Game of the Week. Check out the Seabreeze boys team when they hosted Spruce Creek High School.
Our Seacoast Bank Game of the Week features a boys soccer match between two Volusia County rivals, Daytona Beach's Seabreeze High School and Spruce Creek High School of Fort Orange. The Sandcrabs were undefeated going into the night, with only 2 more games to play in the season, and were ranked nationally in the top 100 among all boys teams. Spruce Creek's record was 14 wins, 4 losses, and 2 ties going into the game, but they were still ranked in the top 200 nationally. Several players from both teams started out together as part of the same youth soccer program in Ormond Beach, so for many of them, this game was also a personal rivalry. And predictably, that familiarity made the game chippy, with a lot of players hitting the turf. The first half was a defensive battle, but both teams' goalies, Spruce Creek's Jack McDevitt and Seabreeze's Cameron Bowling, rose to the challenge, keeping the game scoreless at the half. But things changed 6 minutes into the second half, when Chris Hogan connected with Benny Hartzell's free kick for Seabreeze's first and only goal of the match. The Hawks were quick to answer back with their only goal, and Jaden Schwartzlander kicked one in from a long kick pass from Prashant Kanal. Both teams had many opportunities to score throughout the rest of the second half, but their goalies were on point, or the attempts were off target. The game ended in a tie with the final score 1-1. Spruce Creek's defenders kept up the pressure on Seabreeze's star midfielder Nate Thompson all night long, and he was unable to complete one of his signature breakaway goals. But for his amazing career at Seabreeze, where he led his team to back-to-back state championships and 1 big state championship title, Nate Thompson is our pick for the Seacoast Bank Athlete of the Week. We wish Nate all the best for the upcoming boys soccer playoffs and hope the team makes their 3rd consecutive appearance in the Florida 3A title game.
Remember, if you know any talented high school athletes doing amazing things in Florida, tell us about them by nominating them for our Halifax Health Athlete of the Week. You can email us or post a link to their game highlights on HS Sports or on our YouTube channel. So that's our quick look at boys high school soccer across the state of Florida. Join us next week when we focus on girls soccer. To get you started, check out our Halifax Health Hot Pick game next week when the Seabreeze girls varsity soccer team hosts Flagler Palm Coast. Both are top local teams, and that game will be on January 19th at 7 p.m. at Seabreeze High School. This is one of the last regular season games for both teams before the postseason and district playoffs begin. Until then, I'm Brittany Cunningham, and thanks for watching Instant Replay, brought to you by Office Depot.